Hey, what's going on, everyone? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm starting a podcast. I'm starting a podcast here in 2022. It's true. I don't know, but I have been waiting to actually announce this. I've been working for a little while now to get this podcast up and running, and it's now official. It's now time to announce to you guys that it is true and it is official. There is a podcast that is coming that I will be producing, that I will be a part of. And if you weren't able to tell by now, it's called the Rave podcast. So yeah, you might be wondering, well, what is the Rave podcast? What is it going to be about? Well, to put it quite simply, the Rave podcast, as the name would, somewhat suggest, it's going to be a platform where myself, a few friends, persons that I come in contact with, I meet, that are really interesting persons that I just want to have, really good discussions, very fruitful discussions, very passionate discussion, and just rave about the different things that are important to us. So we're talking about stuff that range from relationships. We're talking about stuff that affect our everyday lives. A little less politics, trust me. Politics isn't fun to talk about. But entertainment, we love entertainment. This is a platform where you'll come to enjoy yourself. You'll just come to be a part of the discussions. And we want you to also give us your opinions and your inputs. As you know, podcasts are usually audio formats. So we're going to be on the different podcast platforms, the Spotify, the Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, of course, and whichever platform that you normally get your podcast from, this Rave podcast is going to be there. So definitely be on the lookout. And because we're actually living in a time where visuals are just as important, there is going to be the video format for the podcast, which is where you're watching this introductory video on right now, YouTube. So all the different episodes are going to be uploaded here on YouTube for you guys to watch if you want. So if you're one who prefers to watch while you're listening, or you're just one who prefers to listen into the podcast, we're gonna have you covered. So that is definitely something that is huge, and I'm looking forward to. Definitely. So, of course, I'm going to have guests. There's going to be a co-host that you guys will meet really soon. I think you might meet that co-host in the very first episode. So, definitely be on the lookout. So, yeah, we're going to have co-hosts. We're going to have different guests on the podcast, of course. And we're just going to have fun. We're going to talk. We're going to just really have some good discussions here. But yeah, this is really just an introductory to what is to come. There are a lot of plans that are coming. I really don't want to spoil it for you guys. I want it to be incorporated as we go along into the different episodes. I will make the announcements for certain things, certain perks and stuff like that, for being a part of the journey. So definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your relatives, your aunt, your niece, your nephew, your uncle, whoever. So definitely be a part, just join and be a part of this journey and be a part of the Raving crew. We're gonna be growing together as we go along into this journey. So again, tons of plans that are coming apart. We want to hear from you guys as well. There are going to be different ways in which we are going to incorporate you guys. So again, that's just a hint as to what we are gonna plan for you guys coming. So definitely just be on the lookout, subscribe, turn post notifications on, like, share, all of that beautiful thing that YouTube wants you to do, so that it just helps, helps the podcast channel out. Comment some fire emoji if you're really looking forward and pumped to, see what the podcast is gonna be like, and to see the first episode coming hopefully really soon. And I'm gonna promise you or gonna tell you an exact date, but it's coming soon. So again, just subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the Rave Podcast YouTube channel. But before I go, I just want to quickly shout out all the persons who were very instrumental in getting the podcast up and running and off the ground. I truly appreciate all the different inputs. I am very grateful. Without you, this right here would not have been possible. For those who are going to be a part of it, thank you in advance. I really appreciate it. And for you guys who are subscribing already, I see some of you subscribing. I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just share it now and get other persons to come on and just be a part of the journey. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like, share, comment. Really, I do appreciate you guys. I want to thank you very much. Again, this was just a quick introductory video to the podcast, but I'm gonna see you guys really, really soon, hopefully in the very first podcast episode. So stick around, follow, be on the lookout, be on the listen out as well for the very first episode. Appreciate you guys, and happy new year. We're big things 2022. I'm ready. Let's go. See you guys soon. All right, peace.